Thank you, President, and thank you, Mr. Barnier, for that excellent contribution. The last time you came to speak to this committee, you may remember I referred to you as the most famous midwife in Europe in terms of delivering Brexit. I don't know whether you appreciated the comment, but as you see, and as you will remember, we now have the child prodigy, and we in Europe have to adapt, as you so rightly say. As an Irishman, I have to convey my thanks to you for the solidarity you maintained with Ireland, you and your team, and of course the member states. The situation in Ireland was extremely serious and tricky, and it had to be given priority, which you did. And as you said many times, the negotiation should not only be financial, legal, or technical, it should first be human, social, and economic. I know I can say this, that in Ireland, this was very much appreciated. There was never going to be a good Brexit for the EU. You have said this many times. Yes, it would have been much worse if we had no deal or a very bad deal. But whichever it was, Brexit has led to a loss of 1/4 of EU defence spending and to a reduction of the EU's GDP equivalent to 18 of its 27 member states. We noticed squabbles over the diplomatic situation regarding the EU ambassador of the UK reveal we are entering into a phase of strained relations, to put it mildly. As was written in a recent article in The Economist, the UK will be a neighbour too small to worry about, but too big to ignore. So although it is true that the UK's departure was orderly, that the UK now has a worse trading access to the EU, as you said, that is what they wanted, this has largely removed the temptation for other countries to follow. Nonetheless, I think there is, to say the least, a bitter taste in the aftermath. Brexiteers may, we would like to think, be feeling a bit more disappointed now that they realise the situation, for example, the queues on the borders, the great difficulties. While there are no tariffs, there are many other regulations around VAT that are causing huge problems. Unfortunately, some of those problems are spilling over into Ireland as well, even with the best wishes of you and your team. These backlogs are in both directions. Trucks stranded, trying to figure out the new regulation, the new systems, the new laws that now govern. But we always knew that Brexit is about lack of access or free access to the single market and the customs union, so we should not be surprised. Without doubt, the EU and the UK will continue to be tied together in negotiations for many years, not least by the fact that we foresee a 5-year review in its implementation. We now notice in the polls that almost 50%, compared to 38% of Britons, believe they should stay in the EU. But that, as they say, is water under the bridge and doesn't matter at this stage. Can I finally say this? I welcome the fact that you have come to this committee this morning, once again, as you have often done before. I hope your involvement will continue, because I firmly believe that the situation regarding Brexit is only beginning. The problems, particularly those associated with Ireland, I think will grow, unfortunately, and we really will need that continued solidarity that the EU has showed up to now. So finally, may I say this to you, thank you for the work that you and your team have done. Let us hope that Europe will continue to ensure that, as you said, everything is about people, it is about communities, and it is about the way we conduct our business for the future of Europe. Thank you, Commissioner, and thank you, Chair President.